If instead of rebooting movies, retelling them from a different point of view became popular, which movie would you like retold? The Matrix told from Agent Smith's POV. Dude is doing everything he can to prevent a bunch of smelly rebels trying to ruin his battery factory. This is what makes Cobra Kai so damn good. Johnny was a real Karate Kid. I also agree with Barney Stinson. The game starring Michael Douglas. I want to see it from Consumer Recreation Services point of view. I want to see how they manage all the actors and situations to make sure everything goes the way they want it. Like Cabin in the Woods, with less apocalypse. I would think Aliens from Newt's perspective would be pretty substantial. How a girl survived all that and the loss of her family alone on a foreign planet. There's a comic from Dark Horse that has done this. It's 2 issues long. Early 90s. Actually good. Aliens, Newt's Tale. Edit. Another editor pointed out a mistake in the title. Thanks for the upvotes, people. Mean Girls told by the girl who doesn't even go there. This, or Glen Coco. Either way, I'd watch. Groundhog Day, a day in the life of Ned Ryerson. Bing. How about Cloverfield from the view of a professional camera crew? This question instantly made me think of Cloverfield, but not for that reason. I remember when it came out people noticed that there's someone else with a camera in the bridge scene, and it became a popular idea that they could do a sequel from that group's perspective. 500 Days of Summer would be really interesting to see Summer's perspective on everything. From his point of view. The fuck this kid poking me for? Robin Hood from the Sheriff of Nottingham's perspective. It'd be great to watch a movie about a medieval cop trying to catch a highwayman. Apparently, the Russell Crowe Robin Hood movie was supposed to be this. However, Ridley Scott rewrote the script. Not a movie, but I would definitely watch Breaking Bad, but from the perspective of Gus Fring. That dude has a crazy story to tell. I like that we get a little of that in Better Call Saul. Avatar: The Last Airbender from the point of view of anyone but M. Night Shyamalan. I would love to see Azula's story. The series did a good job with her character, but expanding on it would be great. That or give us his story of Iroh's life. Let us see him go from generic Fire Nation prince to the wise, tea-loving, Peisho player who guided his nephew. Princess. And the frog. We got Maleficent out of Sleeping Beauty, so where the fuck is Dr. Facilia's backstory? He had a debt with literal demons and nobody seems to give a shit. This is such an underrated Disney movie, it gets so easily forgotten. A Lion King prequel from Scar's perspective. Show what really happened before the Mufasa era, and see how Mufasa cheated Scar out of the throne. Scar's real name is Taka, which literally means garbage. Fucked up childhood. Aladdin. From Jaffar's perspective, a college theater group did a very R-rated version that is absolutely hilarious, which can be found on YouTube under Twisted, the story of a Grand Vizier. What I would really enjoy is a late 80s/early 90s hand-animated Aladdin where Jafar is the defender of the Sultan's realm against some nefarious interloper who is bent on stealing the princess heart and worming his way into the royal family, and he has a genie. Fuck you Jafar, I don't like musicals and still this one was so good I keep bringing it up. Such a well done piece. Funny, dark and yet somewhat touching. Passengers, told like this. This was a quality watch. Good suggestion. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from Willy Wonka's point of view. I want to hear his wicked thoughts. Forrest Gump from Jenna's perspective. I want to see a superhero movie from the perspective of an insurance adjuster. It could be a comedy, but just like every day he wakes up and he's enjoying his morning coffee and a bowl of oatmeal, then he flips open the morning paper and sees Iron Man went full Michael Bay again, or the Avengers were back in town. Long sigh, stands up, chair squeaks on floor, clicks pen, straps iPad to hip, tightens camera strap. He's the real superhero. There was a show called Powerless that was pretty similar to that concept, about an agency that deal with the aftermath of the collateral damage from superhero/villain fights. It wasn't the best show, but I thought it was a cool idea. Unfortunately, it was cancelled after a season. I still think it's an interesting POV, and I'd like to see someone else take a shot at it. An alien invasion movie told strictly from the aliens' perspective, complete with their confusion about why the humans are responding the way they are. It would make sense to us, but would take the narrative form of mystery for them. It could be a clever way to illustrate cultural misunderstanding. An example could be, let's show them we are friendly by revealing all our weapons to demonstrate we aren't hiding anything, which the humans would take as a threat. I always liked that about the Borg on Star Trek. They genuinely thought they were helping the people they were conquering. A villain is scarier when it thinks it's doing the right thing. That's how the Minbari War starts on Babylon 5. The Minbari, a race of aliens, approach the human fleet with all of their weapons raised and engaged, so the humans preemptively fire on them. Turns out to the Minbari, raising all your weapons is a show of respect. Like, we think you are a worthy enough opponent that we should come prepared. To not raise your weapons would be a huge sign of disrespect.